announce him as being a white man, but his characteristics does. So I do mean his ass when I say white man. So that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. When I categorize a complexion as being white, I don't mean skin complexion like I mean right here. See, they have made all these people right here that used to be all black people, they found so much rejection of their black skin that they all started deliberately picking spouses with one another that would make all their melanin become more and more recessive so they could be more accepted by these racist ass governments that have murdered everyone and took possession over the whole planet. And by taking possession over the whole planet, they need to keep possession over the whole planet by eradicating all the melanin of the divine essence that was given to us all by the universe. The blackness of this female's vagina, the blackness of space, the blackness of the ocean when you go deep down past the limits of the sunlight. Is the blackness that everything permeates from in this universe and returns to. And the nerve of someone to come on this earth and be so evil and so hateful that they go around believing that they have the right by a phony ass religion that they fabricated themselves just to be wicked enough to dupe everyone and slime everyone, okay, and hoodwink everyone. And they hoodwinked everyone into giving up their melanin. And now because everyone has frowned on the sun, which is the true God of this universe, and showed the sun that they had no use for it because they'd rather serve the white man that you only see a picture of and a sketch of. And so now you can see every person that you see here in China, and every time you see any footage of people in China, look how white they are, and you ask yourself, how did all the black Buddhas and all the melanated men and women of China become all white like this? And I'll tell you why. Just like America became all white when they came here and it was all melanated people here. The white people go around the earth and steal everything and murder everyone and brainwash everyone into becoming white so they won't have to look at everybody else's blackness and feel so degenerated, which means that you white people are the sole cause of decay to the planet. And I know that, and so does everyone else in the universe, including yourselves.
Parents say the unusually hot weather has made it difficult to find outdoor summer activities for their children.
It wouldn't be so difficult if y'all asses were still black, okay? And it wouldn't be this much attention of heat coming to the earth if it was not for the sun coming into understanding of I've had it with this shit. And as you can see, there is the X right there with the two polarities that come right through the middle, joining it all. Listen, let me tell you guys something. You are all in a bunch of trouble. You can see the same heat colors of purple. The orbs are there. You can see them. They're just not as visible as they come in my camera, but you can see they're there. Okay, anybody that's got a good eye can see that it's all there, and it all has specific purpose. And that specific purpose is to eradicate the Caucasian species of the human off the planet. I'm telling you guys the truth. You all need to stop with that Jesus shit and understand that all your crimes that you committed against humanity in the name of your white God, and you stole all the wealth of the world, it's not going to be worth anything when all this water run up on your ass, or this fire, or this wind, or these mudslides, or these hailstones. Everything that's going to come and destroy you people off the earth is because even that I'm here as a prophet talking to you and warning you to change your ways and giving you ultimatums and different options of how to make this earth change around, and everyone could just fix out the stuff and get going with a better attitude. But no, you guys just want to be white and in control of everything, falsely intruders. And so the sun is going to help us melanated people get our earth back by killing you all off of it.
Residents in the southern Kochi prefecture sweltered in temperatures of 41 degrees Celsius.
Look at them, all white, all of them. I mean, they even did a better job than the Mexicans. They all made themselves white. Look at that.
The highest temperature since records began in 1872.
South and the east, it's been a record heat wave that is continuing right across some of those provinces. The highest temperatures nationwide are expected today.
And that's just what the sun is saying. It's saying, go ahead, all of you fools. Get rid of all your melanin. Go right ahead. I do not care. I want you to. Go ahead, real fast. Keep getting rid of your melanin. And when I come at you with all this heat and you can't deal with it, then you know why you should not have gotten rid of it.
The forecasters have issued highest level hot weather warning for the 19th consecutive day.
First prospects are looking grim in Zhejiang. The sizzling heat has wilted most of the crops in the province. Farmers are already reporting record losses. The heat has...
This is all for the purpose of eradicating people off the earth. I'm telling you right now, this is just what's going on. Killing people off the earth because of our wickedness and our unavailable senses to see the need for all of us to take care of one another. So the universe wants all this shit destroyed, and she's going to start all over with new seeds.
Also blamed for the death of fish in local fisheries.
Zhejiang, Anhui and Shanghai have seen record temperatures this year. Shanghai is experiencing a 140-year high of 41.2 degrees Celsius.
Parts of the Philadelphia area are recovering from severe flooding. Heavy rains turned some streets into temporary lakes on Tuesday, stranding some motorists. High water was the hazard at a golf course. The search is expected to resume this morning for a teenager who was swept away in the rushing waters of a creek.
4, 5, 6 inches of rain fell in some areas, and now we are seeing the aftermath of that.
After this storm that was much stronger and much wetter than many expected.
Three people have been killed and tens of thousands forced to evacuate as Typhoon Utor rips through southern China. Heavy rain is battering the Guangdong province, causing widespread flooding and mudslides. At least 5 people are missing. Typhoon Utor blew in with winds reaching up to 151 kilometers per hour.
Over 88,000 residents in low-lying areas of Maoming City were forced to flee their homes. State television CCTV showed footage of flooded villages, damaged houses and uprooted trees.
Something's killing fish, about 1,000 of them in a pond on the National Mall.
As you can imagine, it's causing concern among tourists and creating quite a stink downtown.
A day-long cleanup. You can still smell and see the problem.
Just after
Downtown.
A day-long clean.
Look at this. This is the pond at the Washington Monument. You know, it's saying the universe talking to them, telling them that they're like dead fish. That's what this is. This is an omen from the universe. You know what I'm saying? Dead fish is really a sign of things not being healthy at all. You know what I'm saying? And when you just see the fish start popping up dead like this on the water, all right, that means that the universe is saying to the United States government, you're like dead fish. You stink. You are nothing but filth. You know, that's what it's saying to them. This is a contained pool right here, I'm sure, that they fabricated, because I can see the Washington Monument down at the end of it, and I know this layout is the same layout that they used to make in Egypt. They'd always make these ponds with the phallus, because the water polarity of the female, the vaginal moisture of the woman's vagina is what the representation of this pool is. It's all immortality. That's why you see the big phallus at the end down there to show
you can still smell and see the problem.
Sex, sensual sexuality is what I'm talking about.
just after 2:30 p.m.
You can still smell and see the problem.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is a man-made lake. You can see that. And here's the big phallus right here at the end. So this would be synonymous with being a woman's vagina, which is the universe, because this lake is a universe within itself. And there's the male's phallus. And that's why even in Africa, when they always put these things up, they always made a lake right around them too. So all this whole layout of Washington, D.C. is stolen from Kemet. The whole layout of it. And so they won't tell you that, but this is what the universe is saying to them. I have saw everything that you guys have done, and now you're all like dead fish in a pond. I'm going to kill you all. This is what the universe is saying to you Caucasian people. You never were supposed to be here on this earth, and since you've been here, you've been so selfish, and you created that foolish religion, and you destroyed all the animals, and you destroyed all of us melanated people, and you murdered a large amount of yourselves too, and you're all still dying from skin cancer and all kind of illnesses, dying so fast that I know it, even if the rest of the world don't know it, you guys know it, and so do I. And the reason why is because you won't change your heart, and you will not recognize that the sun is the true sustaining provider of this earth. And the fact that you guys want to overlook that sun because you have no skin synonymous with them being its children. So since you know your skin is not the skin that should be on you, you want to overlook the sun as being your parent, your creator, and you want to make a picture of a white man that doesn't even have a vagina or breast as being your progenitor. He couldn't birth you, and he couldn't even fertilize an egg to bring you into existence. But this sun is both the breast and the vagina, because the heat of it that comes to the earth is the life force, and the heat of it that made the earth made the whole cradle for you to exist, known as the earth. So there's no way you can see some sketch of a white man that somebody drew for you being more powerful than the sunlight. And since you all want to fabricate that type of paradigm in your mind, and you're so brutal and treacherous that you've taken over the whole planet, and you force everybody to submit to you doing and seeing things the way you see it and do it, you've shut down knowledge on the earth. And because you've shut down knowledge, and the sun can't do anything on the earth with you guys here, because you're always getting in the way, causing mayhem and stagnation and deprivation, the sun has just decided, I'm going to kill all those motherfuckers. And that's just what it's doing. It's killing you all off the planet because you won't change your ways. So you're all destined to die.
Just after 2:30 p.m, workers in New Zealand felt the effects of a 6.5 magnitude earthquake. The capital, Wellington, only suffered superficial damage. The epicenter was further south in Seddon and struck at a dangerously shallow depth of 8 kilometers, similar to the tremor which devastated the South Island city of Christchurch in 2011.
As I say, thankfully no injuries, but some people, we understand, were trapped in elevators for some minutes, which must have been terrifying.
Air and rail services are suspended while officials check tracks and runways for damage. There are also widespread power outages across the north of the South Island.
Homes destroyed, families stranded, road links and bridges washed away. Torrential monsoons and flash floods have hit Pakistan's Punjab province. Local media report that more than 200 villages have been submerged.
At least 98 people have died in flood-related accidents this month, especially in urban areas.
Government officials say more than 100,000 people have been affected by the floods this month.
Growing battle against fierce wildfires burning in the West. In fact, as we come on the air tonight, 38 large fires across 10 western states. And one fire.
Look at it, how green it is. I told you guys you should get your green light. I told you. I tried to warn you. I tried to do everything I can to try to stop all this stuff from starting to happen. You all had a simple way out. Just buy the green light. But you're so stubborn and so selfish and stupid with your foolish ass religion and your albinism as to where you think black people are so beneath you. Us melanated gods and goddesses on this planet supposed to be so beneath you that we're supposed to spend the rest of our lives stuck down with your Santa worshiping and your worshiping of the white man. And don't even worship the white woman. I mean, if you had a God for me to worship, couldn't it be a beautiful white woman with some titties and some pussy? Why should I gotta worship your faggot ass